Welcome back, Summoners, to another electrifying season of Alliance War. This season brings a whole new challenge, fresh nodes to learn, defenders hitting harder than ever, and bigger health pools to grind through. Every fight will be a test of skill, strategy, and execution, so stay tuned, smash that like button, and subscribe for more MCOC action. It's game time. Let's go. Welcome back, champions, to War number 5 of Season 56. This one's a quick one, only 5 fights this time around. I've been sticking to Path 4 since I have the best counters for it, but that sometimes means I cannot take on as many minis as I would like. Still, every fight counts, and I'm looking to keep things as clean as possible. For this war, I'm bringing in Destroyer, and despite how long he's been out, I cannot recall ever using him in war. Alongside him is Dazzler and my trusty Ironheart. I'm really excited to see how Destroyer handles his first real test in war. Let's get into it, but before we do, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more MCOC content. Let's see how this one plays out. Alright, first fight up is going to be this Annihilus. I'm going to be using Destroyer, and kind of the plan here going in was, okay, Destroyer has Psychic Shielding. Psychic Shielding prevents you from reverse controls. I'm assuming, okay, he's a global attacker, we got a global defender, going to be a fairly straightforward fight with, that, not going to have to worry about the reverse controls. Well, let's see how this plays out. So here we go, we get a nice little parry, 5-hit combo, no big problems there. Destroyer typically handles Annihilus fairly well. Here we get clipped by a special one. Okay, not a big deal. Hold it. We've got reverse controls. What? I completely did not expect it. And at this point, I'm trying to get my mind set on reverse controls. There, we just take them into block. Okay, we don't have reverse controls. I thought we still did. Very, very messy start to the fight. So here, I'm throwing the special 3 just to kind of reset my brain. Kind of having to think through, okay, reverse controls, regular controls. Let's look out for the icon. Let's try and get it back under control here. Here, we're back to reverse controls again. No problem. We get clipped again on the special 1. Now he's unblockable because of the global. There, I throw a special 1 intercept. Okay, we're trying to reset here a little bit. We throw our striker out. Okay, we're back to having normal controls. Hey, look at that. With normal controls, we get the nice little dex. We get the counter. We go unblockable. We throw our special 1. And we finish off Annihilus. Whew, I'm glad Destroyer is a tank because that could have gone south and gone very badly, very quickly. Just me not understanding that the node would still apply even through Psychic Shielding. Next fight up is going to be Shuri versus Ironheart. A little bit of a more standard fight. Using Ironheart here simply because, after I get 5 debuffs on Shuri, which I've got 4 right now, I'll be able to parry her and not really have very many issues. Typically don't have very many issues with Shuri. Anyway, very easy to dex out of the special 1 encounter, and now it is just 5-hit combos. We're going to build up. I do have recoils on right now. I do run recoils for the first few fights. Probably should have turned them off coming into this one because I knew I was going to have to throw a couple specials, but I'm going to only be using her in one other fight. If I only lose a little bit of health and have to use 1 potion to kind of top her off, I'm okay with that. Nothing big in using 1 potion. And it just kind of speeds up the fights. This was going to be a little bit slower fight anyway. Shuri, once she gets a lot of those armors, is a little tanky. And you can see here, we do finish her off just fine. No big issue. We can drop a small little heal before we use Ironheart again. Jumping ahead to Section 2, the fight we brought in Dazzler for. We've got this Korg, and Dazzler is built for Korg. This is a relatively simple fight. We're going to do 1 special 1, 1 special 2, and assuming we time all the little dance moves correctly, we will take care of Korg very easily. Just a matter of baiting out the heavies, countering. There's other ways you could do it. You could try to intercept, things like that, but this is really the only fight I'm going to be using Dazzler for. And there we go. 4 perfect hits right there, timing perfect. Now we just need him to throw a special 2. We need him to throw, there we go, and he throws that special 2, and we counter. And like I said, you don't really have to worry about the rock stacks or anything like that. It's nice to reflect that damage back over to Korg. And then we're going to do a striker, and then we're going to go into our special 2. Oop, I forgot I baited the special there. Now we're going to go into our special 2. And before the second hit is over, Korg is down. Very clean little Korg fight there. Very happy with that one. And before this fight, I did a quick little mastery change. I did turn off the recoils. And, you know, this is dust. I said it the last time I took it. I kind of have this fight where I got it pretty much under control. You know, I'm not going to say, you know, 100% that every single time it's going to be perfect and everything's going to work. But, you know, I've got this fight fairly comfortable in how I want to approach it. And, you know, here we're going to parry, we're going to get our hits in, we're going to remove the power sting, we're going to throw our special one. And so far, so good. We're right where we want to be. Now we just want her to throw a special one. We dex it cleanly, you know, and now it's rinse and repeat. You know, we're going to get our hits in. We're going to try to get over the 10 combo to remove the power sting. We're going to try to get a special off while the power sting's down. Here, she's not wanting to throw a special, but she gets that special one off. Now I've got 2 debuffs on me. Here, I should have played it just a little bit different. And you'll see here in just a second, right there, I get a dust on me. So that means she is now unblockable the whole way. I should have waited that parry out, that timer on the power sting. Now I've got to scramble a little bit. In times past, this was almost an instant death sentence for me. Here, we're going to bait a special 2 because I can dex that special 2. Luckily, there I tried to counter. It was a little bit late, but you know what? She gave me an opening, and I'm going to finish it off. Not the cleanest I've ever done this, but I think that may be the first time I have gotten full attack bonus on that node when dust has gone unblockable. So very, very happy with that fight. Don't have to use dust again, so don't have to worry about heals, and full attack bonus is really all that matters. And jumping ahead to the one mini that I'm going to be taking, and it is this Medusa on the Rich Get Richer node. So, you know, going to have to deal with a little bit of power gain, but that's okay. I'm assuming, you know, I can counter her specials. I can get my unblockable. You know, it's not going to be too terribly difficult. You know, probably not the best counter for Medusa, you know, but I think it's going to work okay. So here we go. We throw a special 1. We do push her to a special 2. She goes stun immune and all that. I do get the little counter in there very quickly, if you notice that, so that I was unblockable. You know, and I was kind of planning on using that to my advantage. There, she is stun immune, so I throw a special 2, which I knew was going to be unblockable. There, I kind of get clipped. You know, not, once again, just not being very clean. Do get a nice little intercept there. We're going to throw another special 2. You know, typically you want to go special 3, special 2, but, you know, in this fight, I'm doing what I have to do. There, I push her red, which is fine. You know, not a big deal. I'm going to live through it. I've got the power gain. It's kind of in a way hoping she wouldn't throw the special 3, but I knew if she did, I wasn't going to die to it. So, didn't really matter too much. There you can see the power gain. Now I've got my special 3. We'll take a little bit of adrenaline healing. We'll do a little bit of damage to her. We'll get some power gain when we come out of it. And at that point, you know, the fight is, for as ugly as it's been, which is kind of the theme for this war, kind of under control here. She does get the unblockable unstoppable. I'm just kind of waiting because I know that mine's unblockable. And there she goes. She is down. Full attack bonus. End of the war for me. And that's war number 5 in the books. A series of ugly fights, but at least I managed to get through them without adding to my death total. That moves me up to 34 kills and 4 deaths. Not exactly the stat line to brag about, but at least it's trending in the right direction now. As always, the mini account fights are up next, so stick around if you want to see more war action. If not, no worries, just do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps me and the channel out. Thanks for watching, and take care all.